How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, I saw that guy backstage, and actually, it's not. I got a good look. It wasn't a hairpiece, but he did have breast implants.
Is that right?
Yeah, maybe that's a new game you might want to play.
Well, take it up with Paul.
Yeah, I'll take it up with Paul.
Now the show begins its third season. Now, how are things? Tell people about the show. What do you do? What's the idea? It's you and Adam Carolla?
Yeah. It's a show for guys.
It's not a game show, though.
No, it's not a game show. No, we don't identify hairpieces or staff members or any of that stuff. But it's a show for guys. I mean, it's like things guys like.
Like Paul and I might watch the show?
Well, you might, but apparently you don't. But it's.
You can't really assume that.
It's stupid stuff. You probably wouldn't like it. I mean, it's girls on trampolines.
No, I like that. I think that's.
And then we have monkeys and.
Monkeys. What do you do with the monkeys?
Oh, they fart on each other and stuff. It's ridiculous. I'm ashamed to even be a part of it.
You know where I saw you during the football season? You do work for Fox on the football coverage.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you did had some entertaining little things you do there.
Yeah,
predictions. And
stuff? I do. I castigate Terry Bradshaw and Howie Long, and that's fun because. And these are bullies. I mean, these are the kind of guys that give you the twisters and grab you and lift you up when you're in high school. And for me to be able to make fun of them, it's a real thrill.
Now, do they like you, and do they like you making fun of them?
No, they dislike me, and they dislike me making fun of them. Yeah.
So it's a complete package.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, do you know a lot about football?
No, I really don't know that much about football, which is great because I wind up winning. You know, they rank your picks against all these other pickers and all these guys. And I've won both 2 years in a row.
Is that right?
Yeah. I've had the best record.
So you've beaten the experts.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
That's amazing.
I don't even know. I know that they'll throw the ball downfield and they'll break to the right and that kind of stuff. But I don't know that much about.
I saw one thing you were doing. I think it was around playoff time, and you were interviewing the three panelists. It was Bradshaw and whoever the other guys are.
Collinsworth.
Yeah, and you had a monkey playing either Terry or Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to embarrass you again, but it's my third time on the show here, and it's very exciting for me because I love the show and I love you, Dave, and I've told you that, and they love you, Dave.
Very nice.
The first time the show was real. I mean, it was a great thrill and it was everything I hoped for. And the second time I came on, in a way, it was even better because not only did I get to be on the show, but you like me enough to have me back, and now to be on a third time on my favorite show, it's just like. What the hell do you want from me already? I mean, I was on a couple of times. It went fine. Enough. I mean, if you think you're going to turn me into your Tony Randall, forget it.
No.
It's not going to happen.
Feel that way.
Yeah.
We got to do a commercial here, and then congratulations, by the way, on your Lakers winning the NBA championship.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a Laker fan. I know you didn't like them or their outfits or any of that stuff, but hey, you got to understand they're a great team, and everyone in LA. I mean,
it's like a juggernaut.
Yeah, everyone in LA is very excited. I mean, it's been almost a year since they won their last championship. So it was a huge deal, and like 500,000 people came out to see Shaq rap. And which is one of my personal favorites. The guy, you can't understand a word he says in an interview, but he's rapping, and completely unintelligible otherwise.
How did the fans behave? Because I think a year ago, wasn't there some civil unrest?
Yeah, it was great because the police chief thanked everyone for not looting. It's just like if the state troopers start pulling you over to thank you for not speeding.
It ain't gonna happen.
No, probably not.
Now, do you have you done movies? Do you want to do movies? Is that where you would like to go, or are you just going to stay with the man show?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, I hope to do that. I mean, I actually got a call from the Keenan Ivory Wayans empire asking me to audition for Scary Movie 2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, as an actor, I mean, if there's two directors you want to work with, it's Woody Allen and Keenan, right? And so they sent over a script. Actually, they sent over a couple of pages of the script. Yeah. They don't want the plot to get out. And I was to play the priest from The Exorcist. So, I'm not what you'd call a good actor. I figured, though, Carmen Electra is the star of this movie. How good do I have to be? I go in there.
I don't know. Is she not a good? Is she a good actress?
I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen her. Never seen her act.
No. And so I go in and I audition for Keenan, and I was horrible. And you know, I never hear anything. A couple months go by, I'm reading the newspaper, and who gets the part of the exorcist from the priest? Marlon Brando gets the part. Not Marlon Wayans, Marlon Brando gets the part.
Really?
And at first I was a little disappointed. Then I was thinking, you know, if I'm being considered for the same roles as Marlon Brando, I got to lose some weight, you know? But actually, Biff has me on the Dr. Lou macaroni diet back there, so.
And on your man show, do you have guests? Is that what you have?
Oh, we try to get guests, but we never.
Well, you do the show in California,
Yeah,
Los Angeles.
Yeah, we never get.
That's the hotbed of celebrities.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys wind up with me as your guest, imagine what we wind up with as our guest.
No.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
We
take
really.
that
I mean, we've been rejected this year by Potsy from Happy Days. You know, no kidding around here. Eric Estrada.
Rejected.
Yes, Bob Saget not only said no, but got mad that we called his cell phone. You know, it's the only one who agreed to do the show was Snoop Dogg, but I think he was stoned when he made that decision. We don't get good guests, but you know, I walk around here and I see, you know, I was on Broadway, and this is supposed to be the highest level of entertainment. And I see that Tom Wopat and David Hasselhoff and Linda Lavin have shows. And I mean, let's be honest here. This Broadway is a dumping ground for people that no one wants to see on TV anymore. And this, you know, I mean, seriously, Fred Savage is the Phantom. Sorry.
Now, when the guests do come on, just say hypothetically speaking that a guest would come on.
Yeah.
What would you do with the guest?
Oh, I can't think that hypothetically.
Is it like an interview? Is it like what do you do?
We haven't even gotten to that point yet. Actually, we did a Hanukkah segment with Goldberg, the wrestler. He's this big Jewish wrestler, and you know, he bent stuff into a menorah, and you know, if there are any celebrities watching, you know, who might want to come on the show, we'll figure out something for you.
The custom tailor a segment for that particular celebrity.
Yeah. Whoever you are, we'll come up with something.
And the audience drinks beer, is that all?
Yeah, the audience is drunk, and Is
that legal?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Our audience, we're able to do it because we're on cable. You can drink beer on cable.
So your show has a liquor license?
Yeah, we do. That's a good advertising slug for us.
Hors d'oeuvres?
No, we don't give any food, but that's a good idea too.
Just keep them loaded.
They laugh harder when they're drunk.
Do you have plans for the summer? You up to anything?
No.
Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh, good.
I'm married.
How long have you been married?
I've been married for 13 years. Actually, my anniversary is in a week from now.
13 years?
Yes. You look.
How old are you?
I'm 33. I got married when I was 20.
Yeah.
Actually, this would make a nice gift for the wife, if you don't mind.
By all means,
Thank
help
you.
yourself.
That saves me a trip.
Were you like college sweethearts, that kind of thing?
Yeah. I dropped out of college, but she was in college, and we were sweethearts. And
it's all worked out very well.
Yeah. We wound up getting married. We have a couple of kids, the whole thing.
Wow,
Father's Day, I got a nice spoon painted up. It was.
And do they like the Man Show?
The kids don't watch the Man Show because it's filthy, but but my wife doesn't like it either.
Oh, so then you have the.
Yeah, so you got that.
It's a full thing. All right, so you're beginning your third season. Sunday, July 1st. Good to see you again.
Well,
Thank
good
you.
to see you.
And
Thanks
maybe
for
we'll
having me.
have you back if it's not too much pressure.
That would be fantastic.
All right, good.
Hey.
Jimmy Kimmel, ladies and gentlemen.